about foods that are helpful whenever you're fasting. So if you're coming from a diet, or where maybe you've been eating breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, and you started intermittent fasting and you're trying to avoid move your breakfast later in the day, if you can try to switch to more of a keto diet with more fats and proteins in it, it helps prevent you craving. So if you start the day eating carbohydrates and sugar, it's going to make you want to keep eating all day long. Whereas if you start eating fats and proteins, you get filled up more quickly, and it's a really good way of like biohacking. So you're not eating so much, craving so much food. So I've just printed off a list of different foods that you might like to try, and maybe some of the reasons why whenever you're fasting. So if you're switching to high-fat foods, here's a list of some of the foods you might like to try. So things like avocados, especially if you're a vegetarian, they are excellent, full of fats, which are good for the heart. They're called clean fats, rich in fiber, essential vitamins. Nuts, obviously, very good as well if you're vegetarian. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, they've got healthy fats, especially omega-3, omega-6. Seeds, like chia seeds, you could add that into your drinks or into your food puddings and things. Flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, they're a great source of plant-based fats, especially omega-3s as well. Coconut, both coconut oil and coconut milk are high in saturated fats and easily digested by the body. Olives and olive oil are a great source of fats. Vegetarian fats is also anti-inflammatory and heart healthy. And then if you eat dairy, full fat dairy, if you're lacto-vegetarian, foods like full fat dairy, yogurt, cheese, butter contain a lot of fats, although they're animal derived, so not as easily broken down. Nut butters, back to vegetarian, almond butter, peanut butter, cashew butters, rich in fats, excellent additions to snacks and meals. Tahini, made from sesame seeds, is high in fat, used a lot in Mediterranean, Eastern cuisines. You'd use it in hummus, for instance, making hummus. Dark chocolate contains cocoa butter, which is a source of fat, and has a neutral effect on cholesterol levels. Good to know. Dark chocolate. Tofu and tempeh, while they are primarily a source of proteins, these soy-based foods are good, have a good amount of fat, especially tempeh. So those are good ones to be thinking about adding to your shopping basket or into your meals when you're starting to eat food. So also for the fasting, it has a very beneficial effect on your organs and helping your organs function properly, and helping for different stages in your life. For the menopausal symptoms, we're trying to ease you through, for women particularly, you can eat foods which are good for hormones, which can be for any stage of life. So these foods nourish the body and promote optimal hormone function. So if we're thinking a bit more about hormones, some key hormone-friendly foods would include healthy fats. So healthy fats like we've just described, foods like avocados, olive oils, nut seeds, coconut oil, they are very good for hormone production. Protein-rich foods, so again, incorporating clean, high-quality proteins such as grass-fed meats, if you eat meat, eggs, and also it needs to be kind of like organic. Organic meat and dairy is best because there's no hormones or anything like that in it. Eggs, organic, grass-fed, whatever. And plant-based sources like lentils, quinoa are great for protein, muscle maintenance and hormone balance. Leafy greens like spinach, kale and broccoli are rich in vitamins and minerals that aid hormone detoxification, so they're also good for liver function and support overall hormone health. So healthy fats, protein-rich foods, leafy greens, fermented foods, if you are, well, they're always good to eat, but especially whenever you're doing intermittent fasting, because you're giving your system a chance to heal, and when there's no food in there, it's giving your gut a chance to reset. So whenever you're going back onto the foods, make sure you're eating some fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and yogurt helps support gut health, which is closely linked to hormone balance. And berries, rich antioxidants like blueberries and strawberries help reduce inflammation, and inflammation also disrupts hormone balance. Okay, so loads of things. These hormone-friendly foods consumed during hormone feasting days provide the nutrients your body needs to thrive, especially when paired with intermittent fasting. So when you are looking at for women, for your monthly cycle from day 1 through to 28, according to Dr Mindy Pelz, who wrote the Menopausal Reset, there's lots of good foods that you can have during your cycle. So week 1 is the menstrual phase. Focus is producing estrogen production as hormones levels are beginning to rise. So you're trying to support that. Leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale, iron-rich foods such as lentils, spinach and beets help replenish lost nutrients and aid estrogen detoxification. So leafy greens, cruciferous foods, iron like lentils, spinach obviously during week 1 menstruation. Week 2, follicular phase, boost estrogen as it peaks. So that's the focus. The foods would be healthy fats like avocado, nut seeds, oily fish, if you're not fully plant-based, to promote estrogen production, include fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi for gut health, which helps the process of estrogen. Week 3, ovulation phase, focus testosterone and prepare for progesterone production. So we're moving now from estrogen to support testosterone and prepare for progesterone. So foods like zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seed and chickpeas, and protein-rich foods, eggs, bean, quinoa, help with testosterone balance and muscle maintenance. This is also a great time to include antioxidant-rich berries to support cellular health. That's week 3. And then week 4, luteal phase, is the focus is on increased progesterone. This is if you're fasting, this is the week off. So you want to rest, let your body recuperate, prepare progesterone. Complex carbohydrates, so now we're into carbohydrate stage. Sweet potatoes, quinoa, root vegetables help stabilize the blood sugar and support progesterone production. Magnesium-rich foods such as dark chocolate, leafy greens and nuts also aid in calming the body and supporting progesterone. This approach will help balance hormones and reduce symptoms during menopause, such as mood swings, hot flashes, and energy crashes. Tailoring your diet to your cycle can help make a significant difference in how you feel during each phase. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. Just always handy to be trying out new foods, changing things up, adding new things to your diet. Anyway, bye for now. I'll bring some more information again shortly.